In May 2008, the California Supreme Court determined that a ban on same-sex marriage was unconstitutional, and same-sex couples were free to legally marry. In November 2008, the people of California passed a proposition to amend the California Constitution to eliminate the right of same-sex couples to marry. A number of couples have filed a lawsuit over the validity of Proposition 8, which was heard by the California Supreme Court in March 2009. Attorney General Jerry Brown decided not to defend Proposition 8 because it infringed on the inalienable rights to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, and is therefore unconstitutional. Attorney Kenneth Starr argued that the Constitution is ultimately determined by the will of the people. To the California Supreme Court, I think we need to clearly define what inalienable means. When our founding fathers wrote the Declaration of Independence, they concluded that the rights to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness are equal to everyone and could not be changed, because these rights are what defined the United States of America in declaring its independence. And these rights form the heart of our country and keep our country alive and beating. Therefore, they describe these rights as inalienable. Last year, you stated that marriage was a fundamental and inalienable right, and you also stated that homosexuality was a suspect class deserving of these equal rights. If you allow Proposition 8 to stand, these equal and inalienable rights will no longer be equal or inalienable to us all. And because of that, can we really say that we are still the United States of America, at least as we know it? Can we really say that we are still the country that abolished slavery? Can we really say that we are still the country that granted rights to minority groups because they are equal too? Can we really say that we are still the country that granted the right for women to vote because they are also equal? And can we really say that we're still the country that allows interracial marriage because those people are equal as well? Can we say that we are still the country that automatically grants its citizens life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness? Because I will not be able to marry the one that I love, and therefore I will not have full liberty, and I will not have the chance for my pursuit of happiness. Instead, we may become a country that is governed entirely by the will of the people, regardless of freedom or equality, and any minority class can become defenseless to a potentially tyrannical majority. Now, I don't mean to scare you, but when I think of a government where the majority rules over a defenseless minority, I am reminded of the Holocaust of Nazi Germany, when a minority group of Jewish people became defenseless to a tyrannical majority of Nazis. And they were brutally, frighteningly, senselessly, violently murdered. You'd think this couldn't happen to us, but you know, you'd have to wonder. Supreme Court, you have a big decision to make. Maybe the biggest, most fundamental decision you could ever make. And when you've made your mark in this world, this decision will weigh on you heavier than any pressures currently applied by any special interest groups and any current threats to unseat you from the California Supreme Court. I hope you do the right thing.